I'm giving away BRZ and GT86 parts. Check it out.
I'm whipping something foreign with expired tags, signing on the dotted line, whatever's gonna get the bag. The little man, short-sighted, my decision's bad. Just cause I'm the funny guy does not mean that I'm calling back.
So spring is almost here, and I decided I need to clean out my garage a little bit. So I want to give away some parts, or I mean, just get rid of parts. Also, I want to say thank you for 100 people subscribing to my channel. It's not like a ton, but I mean, it's a pretty, cool milestone. I'm stoked on it. So if you want any of this stuff, this is mostly BRZ parts, some audio, a front lip, some suspension, steering wheel, a couple shift knobs, and some random carbon shit. So leave a comment. Just if you want any of this, just be subscribed, leave a comment with what you want, and in like 2 weeks or something, I'll just choose randomly and give all this stuff away. So check it out. So this is mostly everything. I'm gonna go one by one and just like kind of tell you everything that I need to get rid of. And yeah, just leave a comment, be subscribed, and tell me what you want. So I'll get the boring shit out of the way first. So up here is the stock muffler, stock front pipe. The muffler is like the cool, like JDM, like rolled tipped ones. I think most, 86s came with these. Mine, for whatever reason, came with like the really shitty tiny, tips originally. So, that's kind of BS. No one really wants that, but if you do, let me know, and it's all yours. So this goes over where your gauge cluster is. Probably not real carbon, to be honest, but it looks kind of nice. A couple scratches, you can probably buff them out. It's just held on with 3M underneath. You'll probably need to replace that. But cool little aesthetic. It even has like the thing like molded into it that is already there to keep it form. I had this on my car when I was in Miami, Florida, and it was just way too hot, and I think it kind of deformed it a little bit. All right, up next we have shift knobs. So this is the stock BRZ knob, 6-speed manual transmission. A lot heavier than I actually remember it being when I replaced mine, but like, leather's perfect. If you want the OEM look, all good. Otherwise, I have this kind of generic, shift knob. Has like multiple sizes for different cars or whatever. So the thing about this one is it is the heaviest shift knob I have ever had in my life. Like this shit will feel like a short shifter. It's so, God, it just like throws itself. I have no idea how, like, I'm pretty sure like real shifter companies do not make them this heavy. But the reason I stopped using it is it's kind of ugly in my opinion. And when I lived in Miami, Florida, this shit would get like 1,000 degrees and just burn my hands, so I couldn't do it. The next piece is a STI style front lip. It is polyurethane. Pretty sure it came from eBay. Pretty strong, but kind of old, beat up. Up next, we have something special. This is a OEM Plus authentic Subaru part that not every car came with, but I think personally it looks better. I don't have them on my car. I actually just realized, but I mean, I want to give them away instead. So these are mud flaps. So these go on the rear of the car. There's 2 of them, never used, never installed, comes with the hardware. I personally think these are the best mud flaps for if you run any at all. A lot of people end up doing the rally ones that like come on WRXs, and I don't think it really fits the whole coupe aesthetic, but these look really sleek, really nice. They go, behind the wheel, like any mud flaps would, and then just bolts right there. Honestly, it's a really nice OEM Plus option. I don't have them on my car, as you can see, but they probably would rub because I have pretty aggressive fitment for a stock body at least. All right, up next is a very cool piece, something pretty near and dear to my heart because it's on my car as well. So right here, we have a authentic TRD conversion from single to quad tipped outlets. So this is something only sold in Japan. I waited like a year for mine, and they ended up sending me 2 left sides instead of a left and a right. So they made up to me by just sending me a new set. So I have this left over. And again, guys, if you want any of this stuff, literally just be subscribed and leave a comment. I'll DM you in, you know, maybe like 15 days after this video goes up, and we can just work something out. Again, if you're local to Charlotte, North Carolina, South Carolina, we can just meet up and you can pick up this stuff. All right, next we have something very cool, something that was a big part of this build. So when I did the quad tipped exhaust, I took these tips off of, if you saw in my other video, they're not OEM Nissan, but they came off of a wrecked R35 GTR. Really cool story. And before I had any of this, I had NVIDIA N1, you know, mufflers on it. So you're like, okay, they're just N1 mufflers, like, I bet you could probably find this pretty easily. Well, the cool thing about these is that we made the exhaust system modular. So these mufflers have V-band clamps welded on the end. So theoretically, anyone who wanted these could just, you know, go to your local guy, have him put a V-band where your tips are, and you can switch them in and out just like that. Both mufflers have it. And again, they were made so that I could switch out my exhaust right there. And yeah, it looks great. All right, next, I have a stock steering wheel. I put a carbon one in mine, so I don't need this. The main reason I replaced it is it was peeling up top. You know, I'm sure you could throw like a wrap on this or one of those, whatever they are, but I mean, you know, it's probably worth a couple bucks, but I don't really need it. All right, after that, we have some brand new, like, cheap. All right, after that, we have some brand new, like, cheap rear fender extensions, rear whatever these are. So I'm pretty sure these go right here. Yeah, something like that, to connect all this. And yeah, I never put them on. They were not really the look I wanted, but you know, it doesn't look too bad. All right, so I have some hub adapters. I think I have a total of 4, but these are 5x100 to I want to say 5x115, whatever Porsche wheels are. All right, after that, we have some pretty interesting spiked lug nuts. Honestly, I wouldn't recommend even using these because I think they're aluminum, and I just heard, you know, they're not very strong. You know, I think you get what I was trying to do, but I ended up not doing it. So if you want them, let me know. Again, I probably wouldn't recommend using them, but I mean, they sell them, so whatever. All right, let's get to the audio portion of this video. So I have 2 8-inch subwoofer boxes, 1, 2. Don't know why I have those. I think I like accidentally bought an 8-inch sub and I don't know what I was doing. I have a ported 12-inch box, never used, never drilled into. Nice black carpet. I have 2 sets of these, Rockford Fosgate Punch, 1, 4, 2. I think I bought these for, I thought they would fit some part in this car, whether it be the back or the front. I don't know, they did not fit, so whatever. And I have some Alpine Dome tweeters. These are pretty nice, never used, just sitting in here still. I read online somewhere they would fit in the dashboard of this car, and they did not. So I just put them back and never touched them again. Alright guys, I think that's going to do it for everything I have to clean up and give away. Again, if you want anything, just leave a comment, be subscribed, tell me what you want, and I will choose randomly, you know, just to give this stuff away. If you live in Charlotte, North Carolina, anywhere close, I know there's a lot of people in the local Facebook groups, you know, have hit me up in Reddit and stuff, so yeah. Leave me a comment, consider subscribing. I hope you like this video, and again, thank you for 100 subscribers. Feels pretty good, man. All right, peace.